Trash work. Trash work is anything that we do in a gym that is not coherent and may sabotage our main goal. For example, if I'm preparing for triathlon and doing 2-arm long cycle for 10 minutes, trying to break my PR will be absolutely stupid idea because it has nothing to do with triathlon. However, there is a thin line between the trash work that we do and between hybrid athleticism and between skill retention. So allow me to expand a little bit on this idea. I am about to go to the swimming pool for 500 meters swim, which is about 10 minutes. So I'm basically going to waste my time that I could have done something for workout that will progress me not in any way in any case. Now 500 meters today is because tomorrow I have my kettlebell submission set and I've just now said that it may sabotage. So what is it? A double standard by Coach Michael? Not necessarily. Wait for it. Same as I do with biking. I'm commuting my road bike on Saturdays, 40 kilometers, maybe less, for nothing. I don't have any triathlons coming. So I am theoretically doing trash work, and theoretically, you are absolutely right. Now, programming wise, methodology wise, it is redundant because these 500 meters won't do anything for me. Swimming, I'm talking about. If I'll have an open water swim, I'm just signing up and taking my 16-week preparation. I'm going to the pool and I'm busting my ass, and then I'm ready. Boom. Same for triathlon. So I can just save this time and run, because running is this equalizer for almost every activity that we do. But since I do triathlons and swimming, etc., I want to retain my skill. Now, what we need to take to consideration is a thing that called setup time. And you probably thought about use it or lose it, which is absolutely right. Mechanical biomotor skills, if I'm not doing them for extensive period of time, when I'll get into the pool, the sensation of me in the water, if I get on a road bike, my competence and my confidence on biking and unclipping my shoes and everything will go down. So I need to reinvest, especially emotional, psychological investment, to rebuilding myself, to bringing myself getting into the pool, to getting the biking gear and driving somewhere, unpacking the bike, which takes time. And eventually you may say just like, what the hell? Like, why do you do it? And setup time is very costly. So setup time wise and skill retention wise, I am doing what I'm doing. And this is not considered a trash work, because I am not fatiguing, I can recover, I basically just move in the water, retaining the sensation of this movement. And if I have an open water event or whatever, all I need to do, because I'm already in the pool, just slightly ramping up my training volume, basically get into the program and swim more, but I'm already doing it. So in setup time, in investment wise, it is zero. Same with triathlon. All right, biking, I already do my riding. So for me, adding one more ride, or like putting the pedal to the metal and applying force is easy, because I'm already on the bike. I don't need to re-educate myself, to relearn. I'm kind of riding my bike already. So here you have it. This is the difference between the trash and the skill retention. Now, I repeat, since I'm doing these things, but in different time frames, and especially here in Israel with war and everything, and all the events went down, so everybody's schedule, like athletic schedule, got messed up. For me, it is not trash work. If you, on other hand, don't, like you never swam or you never rode a bike and you will take a bicycle, it will be trash work, especially if you try to actually practice biking. If you're doing this as your aerobic activity in the woods, in nature, be my guest, it's wonderfully beautiful. If you want to learn to swim, to decompress your spine and the joints, it is amazing, but it is an investment and it must be considered in your overall programming. All right, so it's a bit different in my case. Now, where trash work coming? If, okay, I suddenly decide out of nowhere to bust a rigorous bicycle workout, just, climbing the hell of my legs and riding, I don't know, like above 100 kilometers, or I'm just, going into the pool and swimming 4Ks with intervals, and this workout, this is an absolute stupid trash work, because I've expanded my strengths, I fatigued myself very much, and I probably compromised my main training, and this one-time session, as hard it was, is absolutely stupid, redundant, and empty, because it is absolutely trash, because it is not building towards something. All right, it was just like a hiccup. So this is the guidelines of, very simple, of understanding what do you do as trash work and what do you do not as trash work. Now let's give a better example in a gym. So if you're lifting or like doing kettlebells, for example, and you're doing some accessory strength training, and again, if it's in program, it's beautiful. If not, it's fine. We must do accessory barbell simple lifts, doing biceps, doing triceps, doing shoulder lateral raises. They are very important. And it's not a trash work, because if it's programmed, you're just sustaining the overall holistic development. It will become trash work, as I mentioned, or maybe not, if you suddenly decide to check your 1RM on deadlift, or you suddenly decide to do a shoulder workout, like 6 exercises per shoulders, doing like smoking yourself completely fatigued. This is an absolute trash and stupid work, because you're not in the bodybuilding cycle. So this overloading shoulders with kettlebell work will do nothing but increase your chance to get injured. All right, and this rule applies to everything you do. So just ask yourself, what am I going to do now? Is it going to sustain? Okay, I'm going to work on my bicep, I'm going to feel the burn a little bit, but I'm doing it in relation to the cleans for kettlebells, and I do need my biceps there. All right, cleans enough, sometimes not sufficient. All right, so it is one thing. If I'm going to do the overall bicep workout, is my program, my progress, what is coming in the today or the next day, justify what I'm about to do? So here you are. Practice well, skip the trash work, progress, and train safe and smart. I'll be seeing you.